strong studies in these kind of journals, again, we can increase our reputation and increase our visibility. And of course, we should be using the digital channels like our website, blog, social media, any other places. You should be sharing your article link from everywhere. Of course, you can share the PDF version from everywhere based on the copyright things with the journal you publish. It depends on the policy and the agreement, copyright agreement. But you can share the link of your article or in a different green open access ways. You should be checking with the journal policy. And of course, as we already checked during our first session, for example, being active in the relevant social media channels blogs is important because this is increasing the traffic and we are increasing the visibility of our publications and our network we are increasing. These are important. And when you, for example, prepare your CV, please, when you include your publication, historical publication background, please put the links of your articles. This will also increase. For example, you meet with an colleague, peer in a conference. Maybe it is hard for in the pandemic, but maybe a virtual conference or maybe later on the face-to-face conferences. Just share your articles with him or her. So he may again check it and maybe share with other colleagues. This will be helpful to expand your network, also increase the visibility of your work. So try to use each way you can, because it all will be helpful. And of course, you can take the support of your institutions, bodies, like, for example, your PR, public relations departments may be happy to share what you published, because it is also a reputational thing for the university, as one of their authors published in a really premium journal. So it is important to just take the support from everywhere we can to expand our network and also visibility. And let's check which metrics are important for authors, because as I mentioned when explaining the editorial peer review process, when you look at the first, for example, editorial team is checking, of course, the manuscript, but also checking the author performance. So at this step, where are they looking? What's the metrics important for themselves? For early stage career researchers, of course, we don't have any enough citations, number of publications yet, because we are just at the beginning. So that's why which points are important to show that we are a productive and promising emerging researcher that is will be a senior researcher, a successful senior researcher in the future. So collaboration, our network, to showcase our network that yet you are working, maybe co-authored publications, this can be a sign. And of course, even we don't have a lot of publications yet, but they are checking how annual productivity as a publication process, how many yearly articles we are producing and publishing. And of course, there are a lot of alternative metrics like the view or readership numbers for our published articles. So they are checking this before citations. So of course, it is important to publish in a correct journal. Here, it is also important, because if we publish our previous publications in not qualified journals or predatory journals, this is really reputation loss, and this will affect the decision of the journal we submit our manuscript. And here I would like to share again an example. Let me share again. For example, let's look at the science article, top cited one. Let's check this one. I don't know if it has, not all of them has, but let me check the alternative metrics, but to explain you what I mean. So this is Science Direct, and also it is the same in Scopus. Also, you have alternative metrics from Plumpix. This is citations, but this is beyond citations. This article, for example, on Mendeley, nearly 200 users of Mendeley added this article to their library, Mendeley reference library. This means that they are potential citers or any other readers. So it is important. And also this article shared on Facebook 30 times, and it is mentioned in one tweet. So this is creating a traffic. This is not a sign of quality, but this is a sign of that this article pointed out a really trending topic that gets attention from the audience. So this is really important for early career researchers to use this kind of channels. And how you can find this, for example, if you are working on this, and you can click view details on Science Direct, and you will see for example, the source of the Twitter. Maybe it isn't, it can be a person, a key leader in your area. Maybe then you publish, you can share your link with him. Or there can be some institutional research center or any other trending community social media accounts. So you can share your article or just follow the tracks, follow the trends from this. So this is really important to expand our network and follow the trends beyond the publications. Because publication takes time, but science don't wait the publications. It is improving day by day. Researchers discussing the events, discussing the developments, discussing the new approach or challenges. So you should be following this. And if your publication is touching this, then this will be shown, displayed here, and this will affect the evaluation process as an author. And let's look at the senior parts. If you're a senior, of course, still these can be important for you, but the expectations is becoming higher for you based on citations. Not citations is not enough. You should be getting the citations and performance just beyond the average parts. You should be in the top percentiles to be distinguishing from other researchers. So the expectations are increasing as we move in our academic career. And of course, for example, when you look at it, again, I will show here as from the example, this example, for example, if you are checking this, for example, from Science Direct, you can check here. This is the author of this publication. And when I click this view in Scopus for this author, and this can be you or any other. Now, for example, as a journal editor, I'm checking the Scopus profile and I'm seeing her or his citation trends, the productivity, which topics globally he or she contributed, is she or he, this author, contributing to global trends, and with how many documents, which topics, and who is she or he is co-authored papers published. So what are these authors? And also the other cited documents who are citing this author. And of course, H index and other details. So it is important to know which metrics are important for you and depend your academic strategy accordingly. Slowly, I'm concluding my presentations, and if you have any questions, I will be happy to reply. Before that, passing to the Q&A part, again, I would like to share with you this research academic part, and also I will just show you the similar examples. You can follow our social media accounts, also Elsevier Middle East Instagram, for just getting updated by our team with the events and other useful information for the researchers. And here is the certificate details for today's workshop. Let me share again. Okay. Now I'm sharing this link. This is the events page. Please go to this page, and when you go, there will be a workshop code field here, and submit this code to the workshop code field. And let's do it together. I'm going this page. Here, I just linked to that, and I'm submitting this code that I provided to you, and submit. If you are not logged in, you will be asked to log into Research Academy. And if you already have a profile on Science Direct Scopus, this is one ID system for Elsevier. You can use this email and password. If you don't have, you can create new one. And if you forgot your password, you can reset from Science Direct or from any other place, and then log into Research Academy. And when your certificate is ready, you will receive an email and we'll be able to download it. Also, you can check from profile here, listed all the certificates you have from us, and you will be able to download it as this. And when you look at the Researcher Academy, as you can see, for each stage of your research process, you will find webinars, modules, articles that will be helpful for you. For example, publication process, when I click it, you will find, as you can see here, a lot of subtopics that will be helpful for you, all free for you. And for example, there are that you will find recorded session or upcoming sessions from our editors of premium groundbreaking journals like Lancet, Cell Press. You will find a lot of recorded or upcoming sessions that will be helpful, and I know that it will be more helpful than today because they are the expert as the editors. You will hear from the source of the journals. Yes, so now we can pass to the questions, if you have any.
Thank you, Dr. Saidi.
Thank you so much. Is there any? I'm checking the chat box.
Okay. I send the question in your inbox, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
There are two questions. First, some journals need graphical abstract. Can Elsevier provide us with good databases for designing them? Yes, our team is supporting authors. You can find more information in our authors page. Let me also show you that part. Share link Elsevier authors. Also, you can publish with us not only journals, also books, of course. Yes. And let me check the second question. Scopus contains some journal in Arabic language. Does Elsevier contain Arabic journals? No, the reason is that Scopus covers not only Elsevier journals, but journals from 5,000 different publishers. And this is also including the local journals which publish in Arabic or any other local languages. So that's the reason of it includes Arabic journals. But as Elsevier, we mostly publish in English to be able to understandable by all the scientific community, not limited to one part. But there are limited number of French journals, but they are really limited, but mostly English. What is the suitable time to withdraw my paper from journal if I didn't have acceptance? The thing is that, for example, I mean, it is depending on your patience and also your requirements for any promotion or something. Maybe you need this article. First of all, of course, you need to check, as we explained during the first session, the average acceptance or the publication duration for that journal. And just try to get an explanation from the journal team. If you can't get a reply, then maybe you can get in touch with the local team for that publisher. For example, for Middle East, you can get in touch with us if you can't receive any reply from the journal team. But normally, they should be replying and informing you what is the reason of the delay. For example, there can be a role change. Maybe some of the relevant editors may resign, and that's why they are looking the new ones. At that point, the evaluations may take longer than expected, this kind of reasons. So you should be in touch with the journal and get the explanation and decide accordingly. But if you can't get a reply in any ways, of course, you know the best time to withdraw. Yeah. Can I send my paper to another journal if I didn't have a decision from the first journal? The reply is that, for example, no, because they may be evaluating your journal. So try to get a confirmation. Even you withdraw your article, you need try to get an official reply that it rejected, accepted, or they confirmed your withdrawal. So it is important to have that. Otherwise, if they're evaluating, in the process of evaluating, it may be a negative impact. But again, this can be changed to journal, case to case. If the journal is not responsive or you can't take any feedback from them for a long time, then yeah, you may take initiative.
السادة الحضور في أي أسئلة دكتورة صيدي؟
Sorry?
This is not for you. This is for our partner.
Okay.
Thank you. I asked them if they have any question.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
I was asking them about if they have any question for you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. زملائنا الحضور، في أي حد عنده أي أسئلة يحب يوجهها للدكتورة صيدي؟ Dr. Saidi, we are grateful for you. You are very give us very informative workshop, and we all admire you. Thank you
so much. Thank you so much.
Jazani University, and we want more than workshop in for us as the teaching staff in Jazani University.
Sure, will be my pleasure. Thank for all your support. It was a pleasure to meet with all of you, and also for your excellent support.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, and shukran, and take care of yourself.
Thank you, my dear, and see you in another workshop, inshallah, and your team. Thank you for your team.
Inshallah.
يلا السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
عليكم السلام.